They said he'd never make it. Too poor, too broken, too different. He didn't look the part, didn't sound the part. But instead of giving up, he turned pain into poetry and anger into art. From the cracked streets of Detroit, he carved out a voice that would echo across the world. Not just a rapper, not just an entertainer, but a survivor. Do you know who he is? He was born into chaos. A father who disappeared before he could remember. A mother lost in her own battles. A childhood filled with hunger, bullying, and instability. In school, he was the outcast. Beaten down, laughed at, told he'd never belong. But when the world gave him nothing, he found refuge in a notebook, scribbling lines, building verses, pouring his frustration into words no one else could understand. That notebook became his escape. Hip-hop became his therapy, and against all odds, his survival. In Detroit's underground, he picked up a mic. Battle after battle, stage after stage, he was mocked, rejected, and pushed aside. Record labels closed their doors. Poverty pressed down harder. Bills piled up, loved ones slipped away, and hope seemed more like a cruel joke. But every rejection only sharpened him. Every insult, every failure became fuel. He wasn't just writing rhymes anymore. He was fighting for his life with every word. Then fate changed everything. A demo tape landed in the hands of a producer who saw what no one else did. Dr. Dre pressed play, and the world stopped. For the first time, his pain had a stage. Every verse was raw. Every line was real. This wasn't just music, it was truth. The rage of poverty, the scars of rejection, the desperation of someone with nothing to lose. And when the spotlight hit, he didn't just take the stage, he owned it. From trailer parks to global arenas, his voice became the anthem for the broken, the overlooked, the voiceless. But success has a cost. Fame brought pressure, temptation, and loneliness. Addiction whispered. Depression pulled him under. Friends turned into ghosts, nights into battles. To the world, he looked untouchable. But behind the curtain, he was drowning. He nearly lost it all, his career, his health, even his life. The man they called a legend was crumbling, and the same words that saved him once almost slipped away forever. But one reason pulled him back, one name that gave him something worth fighting for. Haley, his daughter, his anchor. Through her, he found a reason to stand again. Through her, the chaos found meaning. Every song became a promise, every verse a shield to protect what mattered most. The world heard anger, but she heard love. Now he stands not just as a rapper, but as a poet with scars. A man who turned wounds into weapons and pain into power. He's not defined by fame or fortune, but by survival and truth. This is more than music. This is the story of a genius rapper and his beloved daughter. Do you know who he is?